I'm just wondering if you have any thoughts on dealing with this incessant thing I hear, which is she's in a better place now. She's up in heaven. She's with God, which whether or not you agree with it, it feels to me from the people who keep saying that to me like they're just trying to get me to almost be happy about losing a loved one and not sympathize with me at all. And it kind of makes me really mad because I agree with what you said. I want to have people there to console me and let me feel it and be there for me. And I feel like it's a hard subject to talk about because it's people's religious feelings, which are very deep and very complicated. And I was just wondering if you have any thoughts on how I could explain almost my anger at a statement like that.
Hi, David. This is Kevin.
Hi.
Are you associated with any religious type of thing per se? Are you Christian or what are you?
Well, to be perfectly honest, and this ties in with what I was talking about, is after losing a loved one, to be honest, the feeling I have about it right now is I'm almost certain, more so than I've ever been, that the idea of heaven is a complete invention. I mean, it seems so obvious to me now that it's actually invented for the living and not something real for the dead to help us get over things like this. And so it's almost like I'm simultaneously experiencing like a crisis of faith, which makes it even more harder to broach the subject with people because, you know, I have my whole family's religious, and in a way I feel like I'm turning into an atheist or at least rejecting this idea that seems so clearly fictitious to me now because I want it to be so real, you know? It's because I want it to be real more than ever in my life that I know how fake it is. And to keep hearing it over and over again, it's just hard. So right now I would say I'm totally confused, but I was raised a Jew.
A Jew? Okay. Why do you say heaven is an invention for the living when heaven is associated with people who have passed on normally?
Exactly. Well, because you know, it's an invention. I feel like it's an invention for the living to help them completely neglect their grief. This idea that just seems so absolutely fantastical. Oh, there's no reason to be sad because now your grandma's up in heaven with all of her pets and all of her friends. And I mean, it's just so clearly, it's invented exactly for the living to get over the death of loved ones, I feel, in some way, and make everything seem right.
That is a way that some people do cope with stress, though. I think whether you like it or not, that is just the way people do cope with the stress they're feeling there. It's a way to help ease the pain, I guess. Maybe not always totally eliminating it, but making things less stressful.
Yeah, I guess I'm at a point where I don't want to I would rather experience the truth of the pain than just resort to a comfortable fiction.
To get a better understanding of what people are coming from with heaven-related topics, maybe just read the Bible, and then maybe some of it will be explained as to why they think what they think.
I mean, like I said, I was raised. I was raised religious. I've been reading the Bible every year, the Torah. But I understand the sentiment. It's just
trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not on thy own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths.
Love the giver more than the gift, and that's Brigham Young.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.